You're back! Good. I made some progress with the Hope Route map. Let's talk. I'm still deciphering the map from Hope Route. I can't yet make sense of all the notes, but I figure that any location marked on the map must be important to the recollection. How did your investigations go? You've been busy, friend. Did you learn anything at Redguard Keep and the Outcast Inn that might clear up the last nagging questions I've got about the Hope Route map? Tell me what happened. You helped Athelia remember herself? Isn't that what the recollection is trying to do? I suppose you had a good reason, but still. Entangled realities? A strange tale, friend. That's a problem rather beyond my experience. I'm glad you were there to sort things out. And you recovered a lamp? Sounds like some sort of relic. It might be important. So, the planned attack on Redguard Keep was with Daedric forces, not the recollection? A good thing you were there to help Tribune Alea defend the fortress. And that blade you acquired. Any sword with a name must be important. As I hoped, your account explains these last few marks on the Hope Route map. Not only were the inn and the keep noted, there's another site the recollection's interested in, an Aeliad ruin called Neriostare. We need to investigate that ruin next. Neriostare lies in the western Colovian hills. It's rather dilapidated and haunted. I had a harrowing experience there back when I was actively adventuring. Laramil wants to speak with you. Talk to her, then meet me at Neriostare. It was a long time ago, friend. Close to 40 years now. I was part of an adventuring company that explored Neriostare's Great Hall in the nearby chambers. We didn't get very far, though. Neriostare was too dangerous for the band I was with. In addition to traps, the Aeliad ruin was full of undead guardians. But the worst obstacles were the collapsed passages and buried doors. The recollection won't get far without a lot of digging. Strange events drew Laramil the Wise to Westweald. Daedric incursions, a great new forest, ringed by a devastated region called the Wildburn, and the appearance of an Aeliad cult known as the Recollection. Laramil asked you to help her investigate. You stopped Shard Marshal Vargas at Rustwall Estate and Redguard Keep, and at Ostamir, we discovered the Recollection created the New Forest and the Wildburn. That led us to Hope Route, where we unmasked King Nantharian as their leader. They seek to restore their patron, the once-forgotten Daedric Prince Athelia, to her rightful place of power. But Athelia isn't quite herself since escaping from Hermaeus Mora's prison. Laramil calls you the proxy, or the chosen of fate. Apparently, you agreed to help Hermaeus Mora defeat Athelia and preserve reality. When you met her in Ellenglyn and the Outcast Inn, she seemed confused, disoriented. What she wants, I couldn't say.
Proxy. The permutations of fate created a high probability that you'd... I would like to talk about the relics I heard you describe to Baragon. The Lamp of Clarity and Abolisher are two of the relics once used to defeat and imprison Athelia. As I said, they are two of the three relics Mora had created when Athelia became a threat. He enlisted other Daedric princes against her, and they made the relics. Abolisher was forged by Boethia to cut a path to Athelia no matter where she walked. The Lamp of Clarity, which she recovered from the Outcast Inn, was crafted by Azura. She wrought the lamp to illuminate the many paths, to make the unseen seen. Only one of the three relics remains to be found, the Skein of Secrets. The permutations of fate created a high probability that you'd... I would like to talk about the relics I heard you describe to Baragon. The Lamp of Clarity and Abolisher are two of the relics once used to defeat and imprison Athelia. As I said, they are two of the three relics Mora had created when Athelia became a threat. He enlisted other Daedric princes against her, and they made the relics. Abolisher was forged by Boethia to cut a path to Athelia no matter where she walked. The Lamp of Clarity, which she recovered from the Outcast Inn, was crafted by Azura. She wrought the lamp to illuminate the many paths, to make the unseen seen. Only one of the three relics remains to be found, the Skein of Secrets. A relic woven by Mephala, Daedric Prince of Secrets. It tracks Athelia and the unseen, but I do not know exactly how. It was locked in a vault long ago and forgotten. Given the Recollection's interest in Neriostre, I think it might be there. Torvasad used Abolisher to open the way to Athelia's prison. He knows the relics can be used to return her there, and will do anything to prevent that. These ancient tools may be the keys to saving Westweald, and perhaps all of reality. The blade, the lamp, and the skein countered Athelia's power in ancient times. I think they can do so again. You and Baragon are fated to seek the Skein of Secrets in Neriostre. I have my own tasks, and shall find you when it is time to finish this. My appointed tasks range far beyond Westweald, Proxy. While you deal with Athelia's servants, Nantharian and Vargas, I seek her first scion, Torvasad, the author of all these troubles. You and I shall cross paths again soon enough. We observed Torvasad using Abolisher to open portals. Creating a portal is not difficult, and I am rather proficient at it myself. But Abolisher appears to do it swiftly, and with great precision. I suspect it can destroy them as well.
rumor is that some stranger helped rout the Stormfist Brigade from Fort Morvenskar.
You seem like the brave sort. I, for one, haven't the stomach for blades and beasts. And right now, Leftwheel has more than its fair share. Shining beasts and deranged cultists have invaded the town. Baroness Enuka sent out anyone fit enough to run and find aid. She's trying to help those still trapped, but she can't do it herself. I'd almost describe them as beautiful, if they didn't just try to eat me. The Baroness helped evacuate as many merchants and civilians as she could, but there are still others trapped with those beasts. She's promised gold in exchange for aid. You can find Baroness Enuka just inside the town walls. The entrance to Leftwheel is just north of Redguard Keep. Let her know Grimner sent you. Oh yes, I was delivering letters when it happened. A terrible crackling sound and the smell of burnt hair. All at once, the town erupted into chaos. I dropped everything I was carrying and ran. I'm lucky to have made it out alive.
You've chosen a poor time to come and trade, Traveler. Leftwheel is under siege by the Recollection and their bizarre beasts. If you can lend aid, tend to the wounded. If not, you best be on your way. He did? Apologies for my terse greeting. If you still came here after hearing what's happened, then you're braver than most. I'll take all the help I can get putting a stop to this Recollection invasion. Yes, some of the survivors overheard the cultists call themselves the Recollection. I've never dealt with them before, but they're here now. Worst of all, they seem to be summoning in terrible creatures at ritual sites across town. Yes, if you can put a stop to their rituals and free anyone still trapped in town, I'll be in your debt. As Baroness of Leftwheel, I promise to make it worth your while. Thank you for the aid, Traveler. Return to me when you've stopped their rituals and freed who you can. The sooner we save everyone and put a stop to the Recollection, the better. I just wish I had done more to prevent this. Magical relics make for a lucrative import as long as inspections and magical protections aren't in the way. The merchant lords pressured me to waive these precautions, and for what? So a few trade masters could fill their coffers? I'm certain of it. Those relics are being used to channel their rituals. When I became Baroness, I promised to put the people of Leftwheel first. I thought with the gold we could expand. Now they've paid the price for my poor judgment. I don't deserve your kindness. Please, save those I couldn't. The weight on my heart will be so much more bearable when this is over. If I may make one last request, show them no mercy. For a time, it was a modest trading post connecting Skingrad merchants with Hammerfell. Now, we broker trade with the Gold Coast and Northern Dominion territories. Every transaction has helped Leftwheel grow into the trading center of Colovia. As the trading post grew, the need for more stability rose. Eventually, Leftwheel became a proper town, and with that came the need for a baroness who tends to its citizens' needs while balancing the demands of the merchant lords. More often than not, lower taxes. As I said, every transaction is meant to benefit Leftwheel's citizens, but lately they've wanted more freedom in what they can bring in for trade. If I'd stood my ground, maybe none of this would have happened.
Face the swarm, intruder! I am done!
Over here! Help! We're trapped! You have my thanks, stranger. I can help him get to safety.
big mistake.
Top one.
You don't find something like that every day.
Please put out the flames. Hurry!
What were those things? I've never seen anything like them before. It's embarrassing to admit, but most of my time in Left Wheel was spent in and around the tavern. I've got an itch for gambling that needs tending to, and the merchants here earn so much coin they're practically giving it away. Thank you. We can find our way from here.
We're dangerous, huh?
Umbolwe, tend their wounds. Giovanni, keep an eye on that horizon. God's help. You've returned. I'm already getting reports of the tide of beasts waning, and we're tending to the townsfolk you helped. Thank you. Now tell me, what of the recollection? Were you able to stop their rituals? Oh, that's a relief. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders, Traveler. Left Wheel may just see another sunrise thanks to your efforts. For now, I'll focus on tending to the injured, but with the rituals dealt with and reinforcements on the way, we'll soon gain the upper hand. It will be a while before we're trading again, but that can wait. I have my people to focus on. Certainly. I made a promise to these people. Left Wheel provides opportunities for all those within its walls. I won't let a band of cultists get in the way of progress. I hope you can see all that we have to offer one day. If you hadn't arrived when you did, the skies would be much darker. Left Wheel and myself owe you a great debt, Traveler. A debt that this reward only begins to pay. Left Wheel is a long way from returning to its former trading glory, but we'll get there. We may look defeated, but I know these people. This is our home. Once our wounds have healed, we'll strike back with a vengeance. The injured will be moved somewhere safer once reinforcements arrive. Then we'll retake the hold. Once we're certain Left Wheel is safe, we'll work on repairs. You'd be surprised how many survivors are ready to start reconstruction. I'll admit that I was quite shaken by these events. I spent more time questioning my policies and mandates than actually putting in the work. You showed me that actions are more inspiring than words. A lesson I won't soon forget.